you. I appreciate it. But the fact is, I'm here. Now, tomorrow you'll know that I wasn't kidding and you'll think I was crazy. But look, I figure it this way. Better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to part 2 in the Preparing for Joker mini-series. In part 1, we discussed the influence that Taxi Driver had in helping to make Joker. And since this is part 2, we're going to do the same exact thing with another Scorsese film, The King of Comedy. So if you went back in time to 1982 when The King of Comedy was made, you will know that Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese kind of have this dynamic duo thing working, and they have this reputation for making serious, dramatic films. The beginning of this movie really starts off with a comical and pleasant tone, at least in the beginning. As the movie progresses, it slowly starts to wind up the tension and build an unsettling environment for our main character. And of course, Robert De Niro is our main character in this film, Rupert Pupkin. Not Pumpkin, Pupkin. This goes without saying, but Robert De Niro seriously gives an awesome performance in this movie. Super entertaining. So during the beginning of this movie, we figure out that Rupert is a struggling comedian and he's really just wanting to make a name for himself. The first scene of this movie actually highlights a character named Jerry Langford, played by Jerry Lewis. A lot of the middle of this movie is just Rupert trying to convince Jerry that he is worth a shot, even though Jerry has repeatedly told him, thanks, but no thanks. Unfortunately for our main character, he really suffers mentally. He struggles with obsession and a denial of reality. As a matter of fact, some of the scenes in this movie is just Rupert talking to himself. There's no one else in the room. He's imagining what Jerry's going to say back to him, and it's kind of depressing. The majority of this movie can feel slightly repetitive. I feel that this is necessary because it builds this awkward and uncomfortable tension between our two main characters. Now, this movie definitely takes a somewhat serious turn, but I'm not going to talk about the plot anymore. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be talking about how this movie shaped Joker. Essentially, it feels like the plot in The King of Comedy is a blueprint for Joker.
If you add the emotional and mental inconsistencies of a Travis Bickle into the plot of The King of Comedy, you essentially have the Joker.
I like that.
So my final thoughts on The King of Comedy. It's definitely, without a doubt, in my opinion, Martin Scorsese's most underappreciated film. As far as popularity, it's in shadows of movies like Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, The Departed, and Wolf of Wall Street. But there's something that speaks to me about this movie. It's so unique, and that's why I love it. So this is going to conclude the Preparing for Joker miniseries. I hope it was helpful, or at least entertaining. The game plan is to have a review out for Joker here in just a few days. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, take care.